Welcome back to my dyslexic brain. I'm Claire and I'm going to do a my February setup and quick flip through. I have changed some things. I was using my Malden in March. I love the Malden. I just wanted to try three 30mm rings, so I couldn't find a 30mm ring. Well, Filofax do one, but I didn't want to pay a fortune for one, so the crafter in me made this one. I've made it out of cork. I've added straps. It's not brilliant, but for my first go it's not too bad. I've just added a slip pocket here, a little slip pocket, and then just like a little thing I've put some paper clips on, and then at the back I've put a big slip pocket. It's not perfect, but it will do so I can test the 30mm rings out. I have added more in, and if you've watched my other video, you will see that I've changed it all because I get bored. So I saw these Highland cows and I thought they were really cute, so I printed off some dashboards and did some photographs. It looks like I did this as well. So I used my laser printer to print on some acetate, and then I foiled it. It's the crafter in me. So everything in here I've made or I've printed off. The inserts have been made by other people and I will link them down below. I will try and remember whose is whose, but dyslexic brain and all that don't work particularly well. So if you like growing up cutesy spreads, then you might not want this, but I thought these cows were cute and they made me smile, and it went with the blue of the cork that I already had here. So I've gone for a Highland cow theme. I know they're not really black and white, but I wanted to use my foiler. This was a pencil card I made in the last one. I've just slipped it in here because it gives it a bit more stability, because there isn't much stability to it. Because it's right, sorry, gives it some stability to the folder, to the outside, because it's not quite stable enough. This is a piece of acetate I got off of Amazon, which I printed with my laser printer, and I foiled. I've got a little paper clip. These were some sticky notes that I printed on for his plan with B. This is my handle with care that was in my last one, but I like it. This is from Peanuts Planner Co, her Facebook group. I made a pen, well, to give you something harder to write on, but also a pen loop because I forgot to add one, but it's not quite big enough, but hey, lessons learned. Some sticky notes that I've added onto a piece of laminating sheet that I laminated. Oh, I thought this was really cute. I'm hoping you're still all in view. Yeah. This is actually printed on as a vinyl sticker, but I love how it pops. So yeah, and then I did this one as well. You can see he's rubbing off on the back slightly, but hey, he's nice and shiny and he looks cute. My page dividers from my other planner, still got the rows attached to it. I printed this one off on, I found these on Design Bundle, and I printed them off. I've had them for a while. I just thought they were rather cute and made me smile. My rings are a bit dodgy, but I didn't pay much for my rings. So I got my monthly planner, which I've added tabs to, which I didn't have before. So where are we? I've added them on the wrong way, but hey, it wouldn't be me if it didn't. So that's my monthly. They are Peanuts Planner Co. freebie from her website. No, her Facebook group. Another one of my page dividers that I made using acetate, laminating sheets and then cut them out with my silhouette. Another cow. Now my weeklies. Right, so last time I hadn't added any colour. This time round I've just thought it's blue, let's add some blue. And then I made the cows all into a vinyl sticker on transparent back. So I've literally just added one of those to the weeks. I'm not sure about this one because it changes into July, so I might change that up, I don't know. My dailies, again another bit of acetate that I foiled. I've left these blank. I've put in enough for the month, but if I don't do one, they're there if I want them. My health, another cute cow. Oh, I love this one. I made him big, and then I got the program, you know, typical Claire. I got somehow the computer crashed and I lost, so I couldn't cut round it with my silhouette, so I just cut round it with some scissors. So again, I've added the purple, track my meals. This one I've done slightly different. That's Peanut Planner Co. Week on with no border, and these are Alice Creations. These are Peanut Planner Co. that I brought. They are a month on 4 pages, and I'm going to track what walking activities I do, and then on the back I'm tracking all my stats that I want to track. So we'll see how that goes, because it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do them. We'll see. Then I got my monthly tracker for my personal routines, some information about different things. G&T, not as exciting as it sounds. They're 2 of my sons. One has got Duchenne and autism, and the other one has ADHD, and we're waiting an ASD assessment. He doesn't like to do certain things, so I've put a list in, and I haven't added it yet, but it will be the important numbers for George, hospitals, etc. Now this is, I sort of touched on it on my last flip through in March. I've struggled since COVID. I've struggled longer than that, but COVID's really done a number. I've ended up with long COVID. I'm coming out the other side now, but it's left me completely overwhelmed. I struggle anyway because I'm a carer. I have 2 children with additional needs. I'm a stay-at-home mum, which is lovely, but it gets really hard to separate the day. I'm a procrastinator. So this month I've set myself a challenge. Now these are on sticky notes, and I've put down pretty much the main tasks within the jobs that need doing in the house, just the everyday jobs, not anything more. I'm just trying to get to grips with the everyday jobs. So I've set this, and I've written 1 small job at a time will get it done, because I think about what I need doing and I become completely overwhelmed. So my challenge this month is to spend an hour a day cleaning. I can't write Monday I'm going to do this, this and this. I can't do that. So Monday I'm going to have a look at this, which is Monday's today, and have a look at this and think, okay, which jobs can I manage today? So let's say I'm going to mop the kitchen floor and sweep it. Okay, so okay, that will be what I'll do today. If I manage to do it, I will take these off and I will write in here what I've done. I'll have to write it in afterwards, but I'm being kind to myself. If I don't manage to do what I've set, then I'll just take it off and I'll just take it off and put it back on here. I'm aiming for up to an hour a day, but I'm being kind to myself because I become overwhelmed and then I just want to hide. So that is what I'm going to do, and that's where this is set up for that. This is, it says a day specific. This is from Peanuts Planner Co as well, but I'm not necessarily going to do, I'm going to wipe this out. That's what I'm going to do, or maybe not, because I haven't got a white out in there. And I think my other, right, I can't do it because I haven't got my white out. It's in my bag in the house and all my other whiteouts have disappeared. So I'm going to wipe this out and I'm going to put, because we have monthly things like descaling the kettle, descaling the washing machine. We live in a really hard water area. So I think I'm going to just write, I know what I can do to, oh no, it's yearly, so it doesn't matter, does it? It's a year. So you've got 26 weeks on this side and up to 52, so they're weekly. So I'm going to put the tasks on there. Sorry, my brain flies off at all sorts of angles. To buy, aren't they just cute? To buy, I've got a grocery list. If there's any bits I need to have in the, for the house or groceries or whatever. I do have a meal plan folder. That's in a separate one with all the meals on, and then I track what we eat in the evenings here and then transfer it over to the other folder, the meal plan folder, so that, because it's just another thing and I only do it once a week. When I sit down I work out the meals. Finance, this is a new one added this month. This wasn't in this one, it was in my A5, but I'm sort of trying to bring it into this one, which I touch every day. So I printed these, I brought these from Peanuts Planner Co, and I'm just going to write in what I've brought and how much it was, because when I'm struggling I become a spender. So I'm going to track what I've spent, but I'm going to try and do as well, which I have done the last couple of months, not very successfully, so I'm going to try more so now, is I'm going to write down what I want and I'm going to let it sit here for at least a week. So no more impulse buying, because I'm quite good at impulse buying. And then here, didn't leave really much. I need to make that a bit bigger, I think. What I've brought, food shop, diesel, petrol, whatever, put it in here and have a running total for the end of the month so I can see what I'm actually spending my money on. Content. Oh, I know what I was going to do. eBay. I got this off of eBay. I won this, whatever, off of eBay. And I saw this in somebody else's video. I thought it was a really good idea. See, I'm never organised. I think I'm organised. I can do the video. Yeah, story of my life. Right. Because I'm using I'm using Franklin Covey size inserts in. It was a personal Filofax, so they are slightly wider than the personal. So my content, I have this channel, and I also have another one because I love making bags and teaching people how to make bags. So I'm a real procrastinator, and I've really struggled. I struggle with self-doubt, and I'm not good enough. Nobody wants to see what I've done. So I'm trying to be better. So I'm a pattern tester for a couple of bag making companies, which is a lovely job. I love it. Well, it's not a job, I volunteer to do it, and then we get a pattern at the end, the pattern at the end of it. So I've put these, and I've done, this is my monthly, but it's on 4 pages, and I have done the weekends, except here, where in true Claire fashion I was looking at the wrong one and was like, oh, they're not the holidays, that's the wrong month completely. So I'm going to just write on here when my deadlines are and if I've recorded a video, so I can just see, trying to get my time sorted, because I have so much free time, but I'm in overload a lot because of George, because of Theodore, because of just everything. So I'm trying to be more productive. So I've set up these are RHRO timed, I don't have to hold it down, a bit like Hobonichi inspired layout, and I thought, well, these are just for my content, my bag making, and everything else that I do that isn't related to the house. So that's what I've put those in. I've put in a weekly. I'm not sure whether that's going to work. And then I've got a monthly on the 4 pages, but that might be overkill. I don't know. I'm not sure how this section's going to work. I've just put April and May in. I'm trying to work out how this section's going to work, but it's the beginning of the month, so I don't quite know. I've put some dailies in case I want some dailies. I've got these ones which are by the RHORO. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. I think these are Peanut Planner Co. And this time, just to be different, I've rounded all the corners off. I quite like that. Haven't done that before. Right, so this is where these come in. So these are going to become, without sticking out that side, they're going to become my my individual tabs for the individual things within my, actually I could just do this because I haven't got any more, have I? So this is my planner one, so I might just stick a sticky note on here so it can change, and just put planner. So this is supposed to be my planner stroke my dyslexic brain. So ideas for the channel, bits I've researched, like where I've got inserts from on my printer, whether I flip on the short edge or the long edge, paper sizes for making my inserts. This one needs to go at the front. This is sort of like a sort of master, we'll laugh, master tasks list. It's really not. But it's what things might need doing. But I've also got what's not there. But anyway, so this was what I wanted to add into my planner for this month. Looking at the FOMO thermal printers, because I suddenly decided I needed one of them. I don't know why, but I did. That's me down a rabbit hole. Yeah, so then I'm going to have one for my other YouTube channel, and then anything else that I've got. So I can't remember who I saw this from, but I thought it was a great idea. I can stick a sticky note and it can become whatever it needs doing for that task that I'm doing. And because they're the personal size, they don't stick out in the overall. This one I suppose is a bit like a brain dump, but I don't know, I couldn't get brain dump to fit on the tab, so it's empty. And then I've just got one for notes, and then I printed off too many, so he's just sat here. I can save these for using to set up the following months. And then this, because you know, I was trying to work out how I'd get, how 12 page markers would fit down, or how I could fit them out, and as they're just not so removable now. Removable, I can have a play around. Another bit of vinyl, no, acetate. This I printed on card and then I foiled and laminated. This is another one. Again, this is a bit fine. I put a slip pocket here, but I need to put a bit more oomph in, so I've just clipped him to there so that I can see him. If I like 30mm rings, then I am going to, I need to cut this down, it's too big. I'm going to maybe make another one, another folder, and put make sure I put ring pen loop on it. So yeah, this is the one I've made. It's made of cork. Said it's not brilliant, but it's not bad for my first go. And this is, it's not quite a carry-all, because I don't carry it unless I know I'm carrying it. So I still have my small, which is outside, my mini Malden, which has got my purse with a calendar in, to make sure I have a calendar on the go. So this one sits on my sofa, and I can just pick it up and do whatever, whenever. So I hope you enjoyed this. I've waffled and everything, so yeah, if you've got any questions, please drop them below, and if you have got anything, then yeah, please like and subscribe my channel. I hope you all have a good April. Bye.